I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. I'm Jess.
I'm Johnny G.
And we're the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. It is Sunday, April 10th. We are 401 westbound. Ryerson University, Greektown Wrestling. Rob Van Dam versus Channing Decker. Sonny Kiss returns home. Jacques Sampson returns to Greektown. AEW superstar King Serpentico will be in the building. This is a massive show, and we're a proud sponsor of this show. We got awesome stuff happening today. We're gonna do a contest. 6 lucky people will open their booklet to find a sticky note today saying that you are a winner of this contest. You come see myself or Johnny G, and we will hook you up with your prize. We have posters, wrestling magazines, and book 1 available. Now, this will be my second time in my life seeing Rob Van Dam. The first time was at the Oshawa Civic Auditorium when he was tag team champions with Kane. Johnny, is this your first time seeing RVD?
Yeah, it's my first time seeing RVD, and he's gonna be my third wrestler to meet in Greek. Other than him, I only met Mick Foley, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho.
Yeah, Mick Foley is a nice guy. I've met him too.
Yeah,
he's a great
awesome.
guy. We are documenting our trip today. Kind of showing you what the NWCA is all about and what we do and how we travel, and kind of something different and fun for everybody today. We're representing our t-shirts. We got our history booklets, book 2, the clipping of Whipper Watson debuting today at the show. I got my ice on, I got the rollie on, and we're on the 401 West.
That's right. It's gonna be the biggest night of maybe 2022. It's gonna be my biggest night of my business career. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Wes.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Wes.
We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. It's the NWCA podcast.
I love doing this, and I love you in a, cool wrestling history kind of way.
Hey, easy, man. We are at Greektown Wrestling. We just put out 500 booklets, 6 lucky winners. We are pumped. We got the shirts on. Everything looks amazing in there. Can't wait to see everybody and check out our booklets. Come talk to us about wrestling history. It's gonna be dope. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Wes.
We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. I'm Jeff. And I'm Wes. We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. It's the NWCA podcast. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Wes.
I'm Jeff.
And I'm Wes.
We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. It's the NWCA podcast.
I love doing this, and I love you in a, cool wrestling history kind of way.
Hey, easy, man. It's the NWCA podcast. And I'm Jess,
I'm Johnny G.
and we just watched Greektown Wrestling, and now we're on the way home. Amazing night, great matches. Johnny, what was your favorite?
Oh, buddy. RVD and Decker.
Yeah, that was
You
a
just
sick.
met RVD.
Yeah, that was a
Oh.
freaking dope match.
It was so good.
We want to thank everybody for accepting our history booklets.
Yeah.
We want to
Appreciate
thank,
it.
Yes, we want to thank everyone who came to us and talked to us tonight about our show, about our episodes, for saying the words, "We support what you do." Congratulations to all the contest winners. Thank
Yeah, big
you
ups.
all very much for participating. We will be back at Greektown, and we are not going to stop. We are going to be everywhere. So keep an eye out for the NWCA podcast, buddy, because the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance, we ain't going anywhere. I'm Jess,
And I'm Wes.
and we're or the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance, Wes. Jeez, I butchered that.
It's the NWCA, baby. You know it.
We are the NWCA. We're here quickly to talk about Greektown Wrestling. That's right. Greektown Wrestling was a sponsor of this previous week's event with Channing Decker and Rob Van Dam.
I know.
What a freaking time, man. We had a great time, Wes. I wish that you were living in Ontario to come.
How exciting was that match? I saw the highlights, and you know what? These guys, we know what Rob Van Dam can do. And still, like I said last week, we were talking briefly about it. He was one of my favorite guys in ECW, and he was what was his tag? The whole
effing show, baby.
Yeah. Just fantastic. Tie into history with the Sheik and everything. Just a great guy, and the place must have been hopping because it looked like it was so much fun.
Bro, it was packed. It was packed with dedicated wrestling fans. Okay, so I go to Greektown a lot. And so it was good for me because I got to catch up with a lot of old friends I haven't seen during the pandemic.
Cool.
Right? Yep. So that was cool to see. A lot of people that I see at other shows that I go to. And, I talked to your buddy Warren and all that kind of stuff too. So that was fun. Yep. But what was really fun was bringing, as a sponsor, we brought a poster and we brought it around, Wes. Remember, I sent you pictures, but I want to show you. So this is... Johnny G will get a picture of this up so everyone can stare at it.
And when I saw that, I was completely 100% impressed. That is the passion of wrestling fans right there.
And it's not only just passion of wrestling fans, it's literally different generations of wrestling fans. And I asked them the hard-hitting question. What is your favorite moment in wrestling history? It could be wrestler, title belt, tag team, event. I mean, shoot. You have on here, Wes, like Warrior versus Hogan, Mania 6. You have Paul Orndorff turns on Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right? Yeah. Chris Candido wins the NWA title in 1994. Mania 6. Austin and Rock at Mania 17. You got like everything. Becky 2 belts. Bianca's latest WrestleMania 37 match. Rick Rude, Coco Beware. You got the U.S. heavyweight title.
Coco Beware.
I swear, it's on the poster. Hey, man, someone put...
Beware. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe someone really liked them.
Yeah, I mean, someone put Father and Sundays because they remember watching Maple Leaf Wrestling on Saturdays and wrestling with Saturdays with their dad. You know what I mean? Hogan slamming Andre, Austin versus Rock 2, Terry Funk, you know what I mean? The Hogan turn and NWO, Macho versus Hogan, Piper's Pit, the Coconut. I mean, it's full of just wrestling fans from different ages. And everyone just got together and they filled this up. And I'm so happy that people took time to talk to us about the show and talk to us about what we're about. I had a lot of great conversations with people. Just about what we do. And people are like, oh my God, like no one's doing that. And I said, yeah, I know. Like we're the only ones really showing what we're talking about and, to pull out my collection and clippings and show people. It goes to show you, man, there's dedicated wrestling fans everywhere.
It's so neat because our metamorphosis, you and I, Jesse, has come from a person. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I cannot believe I'm saying this. You're doing what he used to do. And my wife used to say, what are you doing? Your Terry Dart impression? Because I'd be taking stuff in a plastic bag. And Terry would come to my house and he'd have a plastic bag full of stuff, or 2 plastic bags, or 3 plastic bags. And when he went to shows, he took plastic bags full of his binders and his pictures and stuff. And this is blowing my mind, man, because the reason we got together, the reason we are here today is because of that. And you're doing exactly what he would have done. And that's, I don't know what to say. There's no words I can't say anything.
I think he would be proud of what we're doing. And you're referring, I know who you're referring to. So yeah. I hope you would be anyways. But like, again, man, it was awesome. I just want to thank Greektown Wrestling for having us on board as a sponsor for the show,
Yep.
having us out. I hope everyone there enjoyed their book too. Whipper Watson. The promoter actually asked me, he's like, why'd you do Whipper Watson? Just because it's like Toronto and he's Toronto? It's, well, he's the first Canadian to ever hold the NWA title. He held it twice, like he's just a Canadian wrestling legend. So if you're in the history side and you want to learn about Canada, really, like this is a good place to start.
Yep.
So yeah, it was cool to talk to him about that. To even ask the wrestlers while we were setting up, like, what's your favorite moment in history? And as a wrestler, like, what do you look back on? And, it's just so cool to know that and to give perspective.
Yes.
The history is 5 years ago, 2 years ago, right?
That's right.
It's in the past,
That's
right?
right.
So really cool to Luna Fashawn. Now that I look down here, Luna Fashawn, Bret Hart, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio, two Doinks, Doink the Clowns, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fantastic. So again, thank you to Greektown Wrestling for having us out. We hope you have us out again. I want to congratulate the contest winners of the NWCA booklet contest. If you found a sticky note in your booklet, they got a wrestling magazine and book one, which we don't make anymore. And they got an NWCA poster. So yeah, cool. And it was cool to see that, and like to see fans like, wow, like this is actually a really good prize. Like usually you don't win this kind of good stuff, and it's yeah, it was awesome, man. I wish you could have been there. Johnny G did an excellent job filming on the way. He did an awesome job making sure we got all the content and footage and everything. And again, thank you to Greektown. Thank you to the Greektown wrestling fans, Dora Parson and James Weber, aka Chops, for donating video and photos, because they Chops sat behind us, but Dora sat on the other side. So she got other photos and she shared them with us to make this video. So thank you very much.
You're going to post them up here at the end of this video. Awesome.
No, they're included in the video.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Johnny put them all together to make it a whole Greektown. So if you missed it, it's on their page, because they did do it a live event on Facebook or YouTube, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, I hope they have us back. We had a great time, great matches, and yeah, I can't thank them enough, and thank everybody for taking their time to talk to us.
Super duper. Jesse, one thing we do have to talk about today, just quickly, is that we would like people to push the subscribe button. It's great that our Facebook groups are growing. They're growing like every day, and it's so exciting to wake up in the morning and to check and to see. And I've found some new stuff. I'm posting every day on as much old, cool, interesting stuff that I can to keep our pages full and vibrant. We have so many ideas. Oh my gosh, for guests coming up on our podcast. It's just crazy exciting. We don't really have enough time to even think about planning all this stuff, because we're just like running now, and it's so good. We need people to subscribe so that we can get better guests, do better work, so we can get headphones and mics, so we can be more professional. We want to give back everything that we get for wrestling history, wrestling fans of his. What do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
wrestling history.
Yeah,
okay, we both butchered a sentence.
That's what we do. Yeah. So also, because of that, I'm having a contest right now, and it's on. It's been posted on our 3 Facebook pages: the Wildman Tribute page, Ontario Wrestling Clippings of the Past, and National Wrestling Clippings Alliance Facebook page. I posted some pictures of some stuff, some really cool old school stuff, and I found something else today to add to it. So it's probably going to be a big package by the end of the month. We need subscribers. We need subscribers. So we're going to pick a random winner at the end of the month, and they're going to win this bag of swag. And it's going to be awesome to share some of our stuff with people. But we need subscribers. We want people to subscribe and comment and get into the NWCA podcast rhythm, so that they're used to seeing us. They're used to seeing us, looking forward to what we're going to be bringing to them, and keeping the history alive is which remarkably is what we love doing. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely taken a turn for us, like for the better too. It's just things keep moving up. So Yes. So thank you. I just want to add too, we are looking for sponsors for sponsoring the show. Just get in touch with us on our Facebook group or our Twitter at official NWCA1. Even though it was two, it's only one.
Yep.
Just want to quickly thank again everybody for talking to us at the show, accepting the booklets. Congratulations to the contest winners and our boy Johnny G for putting all this stuff together.
Yes. Thank you, Johnny G.
Before we go, Wes, next week we're back with our an episode.
Yep, it's going to be so much fun learning
It
something
is.
for me.
We are talking NWO, baby.
Yep,
Like that?
that's cool.
Yeah. Autographed with the COA mother.
Yep.
But-
So we're going to be doing talking about a kind of a historic time in wrestling where things were ebbing and flowing, and as usual, we're going to do the NWCA spin on it. And we're just not going to talk about, well, he did this and he did that and he jumped over here and they did that and he got a contract, right? We're always trying to have a unique spin on things, so we'll be doing that coming up next week.
Yes, next week, the rise of the NWO, all the clippings, all the photos. We're going to talk about it all and educate Wes a little bit because I know he wasn't watching at that point in time.
Yep.
So yeah, again, thank you to Grand River TV for sponsoring the show, Johnny G, all the fans, Greektown Wrestling. Thank you to Adam Barna for just having me and Wes on his show, Schwab Wars. So everyone take a look out for that because me and Wes were joined by Old School and talked NWA, and that was really fun, and we really enjoyed doing that.
That was super fun. What a great premise for having a show. We did a really cool NWA tournament, and I won't say anything else, so I'll leave it up in suspense to all the listeners. But thank you, Adam, for having us on, and I really enjoyed spinning yarns with Jim Connolly, Old School Eddington. That was fun.
Yeah,
I know Jim for a while. And Jesse, I'm just going to let you in on a secret here. He said ill-fated Buffalo trip. So it wasn't really ill-fated. We made it to the show. We had something to eat. We watched a fantastic wrestling card. We made it home safely and soundly. My car the transmission was held together with a shoestring.
Oh, wow.
So a couple times the string broke and I had to drive the car up on a curb to get under it to tie the gear shift back to the transmission. No big deal.
I mean, yeah, no big deal. You just had a broken car.
I just thought I'd let you know. I guess it was fun.
It was fun. Again, yeah, we're willing to come on shows and talk whatever. Wrestling history is what we do. We're looking for guests, sponsors. Thank you again to Greektown. We hope you have us out again. If there's any other promotion out there that wants to have us on board, let us know. April is a low month for shows for me. My independent shows for me pick up next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a couple here in town, but we're
Snowed in.
kind of snowbound right now. I don't even know when I'm going to get back to work because the roads are just not going to be open, which is brutal, but it is what it is. Winter is just hanging. It's not going to be gone here for like 2 or 3 more weeks, which is just.
Buddy, it's winter peg. Johnny, cue all the snow jokes, Johnny. Get them in.
Oh, snow.
Yes,
Yeah.
no.
Greektown Wrestling and NWCA fit together like a glove, baby. And I'm so happy that you had a good time. I'm so happy that you and Johnny were able to get in there and integrate yourself with a bit of the boys and some of the action, not some of the action, but the action of the crowd and everything. And that's another thing that we can just do because we just can. We can.
Yep. We can do anything.
Yep.
And what we're going to do is come back next week with the NWO. We cannot wait. This episode you are not going to want to miss. It is packed with information, packed with clippings, and packed with information. So until next time, this is the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
And we're out. Till next time.
Ciao, baby.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
I'm Jess.
And I'm Wes.
We are the National Wrestling Clipping Alliance. It's the NWCA podcast.
I love doing this, and I love you in a, cool wrestling history kind of way.
Hey, easy, man.